Hello, I am Pete Thorn and welcome to my demo of the Roland VG Stratocaster. So what is this guitar? Well, I saw my friend Steve Stevens demoing it recently and I was so blown away by the results he was getting, I thought I gotta get a hold of one of those and check it out. So I did. I've got a maple neck version here. I think Steve was demoing the rosewood board version, so you can get either rosewood or maple. It's basically a Fender Strat at the core. You got 3 single coil pickups, a 5-way selector switch, and a tremolo and all that good stuff, so it's a straight up killer guitar. But it is also a modeling guitar. Roland's gone and modeled Fender Strats, Teles, humbucking sounds, a wide range of acoustic sounds that are unbelievably realistic. And then there's also a tuning selector here that allows you to put any one of those model sounds into alternate tunings like drop D, open G, open D, there's baritone, 12-string settings. It's just amazing. So there's a ton of stuff there for you to play with. The modeling portion of the guitar requires right here some AA battery power. So I think the batteries last about 8 hours, and I've got some rechargeables for mine. And if the batteries happen to go dead on you on a gig or something, no worries. You just knock the guitar back into standard Stratocaster mode and keep on going. So it's very cool. All right, let's move on to some of the electric sounds available on the VG Strat. So at the core, the VG guitar is a Fender Strat. You've got your 3 standard magnetic Strat pickups in there, but if you switch the first position out of the normal mode here on the modeling switch and you go to the S position, that's of course the modeled Strat sounds. So now you get 5 modeled Stratocaster sounds. I was interested to see how close they would sound to the standard pickups, and they do sound a little bit different. So it's cool, you basically get like 2 Strats in one. So here's the standard bridge pickup, the magnetic old school pickup. Switching to the modeled Strat. Okay, it's like a little more wiry and a little more scoop sounding, a little extended in the treble or something. So it's cool, you get 2 options there. Here's the neck pickup, standard magnetic one first. And now the modeled Strat. Once again, switching back. That's the standard one, and the modeled sound. So for any given part, you'll have 2 Fender Strat sounds to pick from there. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's check out some of the Tele sounds in the VG guitar now. So I'm in the Tele setting here on the modeling selector. And basically for both neck pickup and bridge pickup sounds, they give you standard Tele and neck bridge pickup models, but they also give you what's called wide range for each pickup setting. And the wide range just sounds a little bit fuller, it's a little brighter, it's got a little more bottom, a little more outputs, a little more everything. So here's the standard Tele bridge pickup sound. And now wide range. I'm going to go back and forth. Here's a standard bridge pickup. And the wide range. Okay, I really like that wide range sound. It's great. It's just a little fuller. It's got a little more output. It's very cool. I want to show you what that sounds like compared to the standard magnetic Strat bridge pickup. So here's the wide range Tele. And now the standard Strat bridge pickup. Okay, back again to the modeled Tele. And the standard magnetic bridge pickup. Okay, so I actually prefer the modeled Tele bridge pickup sound. It's just got a little bit more of everything, and I like it. So there's nothing that sounds fake or not organic or you know, modeled about it to me. I mean, I just kind of forget about it and play it. It just sounds good. And now on to neck pickup sound. So much like with the bridge pickup, you get two. You get the standard Tele neck pickup. And also a wide range sound. Okay, you can hear that's driving the amp a little bit harder. It's got a little more output, a little more bottom, a little more sparkle on top, a little more of everything. So it's nice. You got a couple options there for neck pickup sounds. Okay, on to some modeled humbucker sounds now. So you get a wide range and standard bridge humbucker, wide range and standard neck humbucker, and then you can blend the neck and bridge humbuckers just like in the middle position on a Les Paul or something. So I'm playing through a Surrey SL68 Plexi style amp, and this is the standard bridge humbucker. Okay, let's try the wide range now. Okay, so you just get a little bit more top end, a little bit more fullness. It's almost like blending a single coil and a humbucker together, the best qualities of each. Okay, now let's check out some neck humbucker sounds. So this is the standard neck humbucker. Okay, and the wide range. So once again, you get that sort of single coil like sting back, but you still get the fatness of a humbucker, so it's really cool. Okay, and the middle position sound is very cool too. Alright, one very cool benefit of using modeled sounds like those in the VG guitar are you're not going to get any 60 cycle pickup buzz happening. So on a typical Stratocaster type guitar, when you use the single coils, you get this. Fair amount of 60 cycle hum and noise. But if I switch over to the modeled Strat sound, it's dead quiet, even with a high gain sound. Totally quiet. Switching back over to the regular pickups. So if you're in a noisy venue or a venue with a lot of lights and stuff creating interference, you switch over to those model sounds and it'll be dead quiet. Okay, so one of the coolest things about the VG is the ability to access some open tunings and alternate tunings instantly on the fly. It's very cool. You got this tuning selector here. When it's in the N position, you are in standard tuning. Okay, by moving to the second position on the selector, you've got drop D instantly. It's totally natural sounding. There's no weird artifacts or anything. It just sounds like a guitar tune in drop D. It's very cool. You can roll the volume down to say 5 and it gets dynamic. Okay, it's great. So switching to the standard tuning again. Let's say you're playing a song in the key of G. And for the body of the tune, you want to be in standard tuning, but then maybe you want to take a slide solo in open G. Alright, the next position on the tuning selector is open D. Okay, sounds like this. Okay, next on the tuning selector, we've got a baritone setting. switch back to standard. So last but certainly not least, on the tuning selector, you got the 12-string setting. You get a really realistic 12-string electric sound there. I should mention though, wherever you set the modeling selector here, if you're on the Strat setting or the Tele setting or the Humbucker setting, you can also use any one of these alternate tunings with whatever type of modeled guitar you want. So you can essentially get like a 12-string Tele sound, a 12-string Strat sound. Let's go to the Stratocaster setting and maybe pick position 4. I know you'll get that kind of quacky, thin Strat position 4 sound, but yet as a 12-string. Okay, moving to the humbucker setting, maybe the middle position on the pickup selector. Now it'll sound a lot more like a double neck Gibson style with 2 humbuckers. Okay, so a lot of sounds there that you'll have at your fingertips. Okay, so let's check out some of the modeled acoustic sounds in the VG guitar now. So with the bottom selector knob here in the A position, A stands for acoustic, and depending where you've got the pickup selector set, you're going to get 5 different acoustic guitar sounds. The all the way down, number 5 positions where we're going to start, and that gives you like a flat top steel string, 6-string acoustic sound. Sounds like this. Okay, so it's very cool. I should mention the tone control functions as a reverb mix control when in the acoustic settings, so you can add some hall reverb to your sounds. It's a really nice extra feature. So rolling it on. Or if you prefer your sound dry, just like that. Very cool. Of course, the tuning knob works, so you can get drop D on the fly. You can get open G. Very cool. Let's check out the 12-string sound. Adding some reverb to that. Quite a realistic, polished 12-string acoustic guitar sound. So it's very cool. And once again, things are going to respond really realistically. Like if you palm mute and pick fast or pick slow. Okay, I'm on position 4 on the pickup selector now, and that's going to give me the resonator type acoustic guitar sound. And it's pretty uncanny how it responds. I've got it, well here, I'll just put it in standard tuning for a minute. It sounds like this. I'll switch to open D now, and I'm in a cool open tuning now. Listen when I palm mute. It's amazing how it sounds like, an acoustic guitar and how it's responding like one when I do that, I think. And I'll finger pick a bit, and then I'll pick up the guitar pick and listen to the difference in, using your fingers or using the pick and picking lighter or softer, or more towards the bridge or the neck. It all changes the sound, and it responds pretty much like the real thing. So here we go. Okay, let's check out the nylon string sound now. So I'm on position 3 on the pickup selector switch, and I'm in a drop D tuning, got a little bit of reverb happening. And check out how dynamic this sound is, whether or not you're using your fingers or the pick and how hard you're picking, it's really responsive. Okay, in the number 4 position on the pickup selector switch, you get the sitar, which is really useful for me. I have a few songs that I need to play sitar sound on live, so this will come in really handy. It's very realistic and cool. The tone control doesn't add reverb with the sitar. It seems to change the timbre of the sitar sound. So it's fatter all the way down, and as you roll it up, you get more of that stringy, buzzy quality. So here it is with the tone control off. And all the way on. So you can hear as that's decaying, you hear that buzz. So I'll just play something with the sitar sound. Okay, so in the number 5 position on the pickup selector all the way up, and on the acoustic setting, you get the jazz box sound, which is like a fat, warm, hollow body jazz guitar. Pretty cool. And as a little added bonus, I noticed if you put the tuning selector on the baritone setting, you can get sort of like quasi stand-up bass sounds. So if you need to do like a faux acoustic bass sound, it's there. It's pretty cool.